everyone. Some of you may recognize me as your breakfast server. I see you, Eggs Benny. Hello, herbivore skillet with the scrambled eggs and bacon. I've been serving in town a long time, but the first time I realized this was when a 9-year-old man I was serving turned to me and said, "No young girls on today?" That was 18 years ago. His wife slapped him in the air. She's like, "Harold!" Like, what? She knows what I'm saying. And in that moment I did. It wasn't just my age, it was the glaring difference between new servers and old servers. They say that the average career life of a server is 15 years. But I'm serving life. I'm like Brooks from the Shawshank. I'm restaurationalized. I can't make it on the outside anymore. When I was a young server, people used to tell me, "Go back to school and do something in your life." Now that I'm an old server, they say, "Oh, you're still here." They really are disappointed with all my unfulfilled potential because they still think I know everything. Like, will it rain all day? Where are the bears at right now? What's in those unmarked train cars across the way? Just last week, I had a couple ask me if the freezing cold would affect the engine of a helicopter. Like, just imagine you're gonna take a helicopter ride with your honey, and you wake up, it's minus 40 outside. You're like, "Do you think it's safe?" "I don't know, but I know who we should ask." That old bitch that serves his breakfast in the morning. She knows everything. I've been serving so long, I've watched the dress codes change with the decades. When I first started, you had to be clean cut. You couldn't have nail polish, long earrings, tattoos. Your hair had to be up, right? Before all black, it was collared white shirts and ties. It used to be that the longer your apron was, the more professional you were in your career. Nowadays, the young servers, they take their long aprons up and they fold them to make them look like short aprons. But when I was growing up as a server, that shit wasn't an apron. It was my vagina cape. Even without age or aprons, it's easy to spot the difference between new and old servers. New servers approach customers with an unbiased innocence. They're happy to see everyone. Old servers greet customers with discernment. They recognize everybody from a mile away, and they will serve you accordingly. I've lost my line. Okay. Oh yeah. So old servers are, we look with discernment. We rank everybody by their name, their energy, or their face. One time when I was in Costa Rica traveling, I walked into this bar I'd never been into before. And the first thing I saw was this dude's face behind the bar. And he had long hair, and he was laughing with his mouth wide open, his pencil drawn, framed. And instinctually, I was just like, hey, I know that guy. And everybody in the bar went silent. And the bartender turned and he looked at me, he's like, yeah, that's Jesus. I told you I've been serving a long time. If you ask me, servers and cops have a lot in common. They both analyze and memorize profiles. They both serve the public. And they both choose to enforce the rules that other people make when they want. Only new servers are like rookie cops. They can't see the forest for the trees. They haven't learned when to give a ticket and when to give a warning. Old servers, they know a good tipper from a bad tipper, from Karen, from a mile away. And they'll serve you accordingly. One time, there was this new cop in town. This was years ago when me and my man were both young, broke parents, and it was before Christmas, and he had got off work, and he'd gone to tags. Got some smokes, came out, he was parked right in front of the stop sign, there was nobody around, it's late at night, so instead of coming to a complete stop, we rolled through the stop sign. As soon as he did that, sirens came on. Woo! Got pulled over. $380 fine, man! This was a lot of money for us at that time. Luckily for me, I knew the sergeant. I knew the sergeant in town at the time, not going now. And he'd come in for coffee at least once a week. So the next time he came in, I went up to him and I asked him advice. I was like, do you think we should take this to court? Not take it to court, but go there and like tell the judge our case and see what they would do. And he's like, I'll tell you what you should do. I was like, okay. Follow the rules. So the next time the sergeant came in for breakfast, I saw him coming. I waited behind the podium till I saw him rolling through the "Please wait to be seated" sign. It's like, I'm gonna need you to come to a complete stop there, sir. Please wait behind the sign. You have a right to remain standing until I seat you, sir. Name? Chad. And how many's in your party today, sir? One. I see. Do you have a reservation with us today, sir? No. Let me just look at my reports. Right this way, sir. And I lead him to the back, to a wobbly table next to the bathroom. And when we get there, he says, what about that one up there? And he points to the window table in my section. And I said, I'm sorry, sir. We have rules here. And it's the new server's turn. Thank you, everybody.